Cause I got church in the morning. That was a dope review we did last night.
It's always dope when we do shit, you know,
Right.
with the gods of this shit.
I thought work was never gonna end today. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Right?
But at least I got a job, so
Right? So you gotta look at it.
digging up them holes, yeah.
Putting up them hoes.
Where's my phone? Jesus Christ. Yes. Okay, this might be a good week after all. You know what show I keep forgetting is funny as fuck?
Uh,
Boy Meets World.
the OG one.
Oh yeah, the OG one.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause Ashley sent me a fucking video and stuff like that. I forgot how funny that show was at times and shit, you know?
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Yeah, that TGI lineup at that time was some of it was
best
corny, some of it was good.
best shit.
Boy Meets World was the best TGIF show. I don't give a fuck what no one tell you. Better than Family Matters, better than Full House.
Oh boy, I ain't going that far. It was great, but
Wait,
Family Matters.
you rather watch? I mean, Family Matters was cool, but it got weird towards the last couple of seasons. Like it was too
Yeah,
science fiction-y.
yeah.
I'm just like, what is this? Family Matters or Quantum Leap? But I know that's gonna be Black History Month. We got two great sitcoms for Black History Month. I can't wait. Then we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I hit your
Yeah,
homeboy up. He didn't hit me back up yet. So
yeah, yeah. I don't see him do a lot of platforms. You know what I mean?
right,
So I'm like, yo, this would be the best time to get him on a known platform and shit. So he got like a whole
exactly.
layer of turtle stuff. So that'd be dope.
I see.
You
I
know,
see.
for real.
And I'm not even gonna hold you. I mean,
Mhm.
I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I wasn't really raised on it, but I did watch
Right.
the '87 cartoon here and there. So
Yeah, that was the best one.
of course, the one from '03 was okay, but
Yeah,
it had some issues with it.
yeah. I just watched the Mutant Mayhem movie.
How was it?
It was good. You know, they left it open for Shredder, of course. You know,
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
yeah.
For real.
Antoine was good.
Yeah, I was going through some vinyl records myself, Antoine. I feel it.
Oh man. Mm.
Your family's doing good.
Yeah, they good. They chilling.
That's what's up.
You know, how's your family doing?
We're doing good. My dad's home. 'Cause, he's not working tonight, so
Right.
He just picked me up from work.
Got holiday tomorrow.
Yes, sir. And I gotta go to a job training tomorrow too. So
Right.
you said you playing Herbie Hancock's Sunlight album.
Right.
Um, what year did that come out? I'm not the biggest Herbie fan though, but what year did that come out? Already 2 weeks down, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
One minute I woke up, it was 2020. Now it's 2024. Wow, this is like this decade literally just jumped from 2019 to 2023.
Yeah, they did.
I'm about to turn my camera on in 1 second.
78.
It's 70. Dope.
45 years ago.
Got some good shit I'm working on lately.
Yes.
Trying to get back in my mojo. The last Kid and Play album, technically, we're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie, this House Party 3 is an unofficial Kid and Play project. I don't give a fuck. I can't wait to hear your reaction to some of these songs.
Oh boy.
But like I said before, man, what other hip hop platform is going to talk about Kid and Play like we did and shit?
Exactly. And you can't talk about Griselda all day.
Right. I love Griselda, but yeah.
Right.
What time is it? It's 8 minutes in. About to start in 5 minutes. Imagine me. Rest in peace, Joyce Randolph, who played Trixie from the Honeymooners. She was the last of the original lineup.
Wow.
Yep. She passed away at 99 years old.
Wow.
Oh, no. No.
Okay.
Rest in peace to her.
For some reason, I thought they all were gone.
In case y'all didn't know, we did a Honeymooners breakdown a couple of months ago too, so y'all check that shit out. Man, this Mr. Cooper breakdown might be the most easiest sitcom retrospective ever. Jay Dilla sample off that album by Slum Village, Get This Money song. Ooh, I think I know which song that came from the Fantastic Volume 2 album, right? Honestly, that was the only reason why Slum Village worked out, because of Jay Dilla's production, to keep it a buck. But I'm more of a Fantastic Volume 1 nigga, to be real with you. Gotta talk to Mike, see when this movie next part for this movie breakdown is. So I thought BMF was always supposed to come out. I guess they're gonna wait till Raising Canaan
That's
ends and shit.
that's coming. Yeah, that's coming in February.
Got you. Got you. Got you. 50 ain't playing no games. I see.
Nope.
Ooh, I got a good album we can do on this day in R&B. I got a very good album. Might be controversial to some people, but I don't give a fuck. Yes, perfect. Antoine said, "Yeah, Volume One was gritty. Oh yeah, it was very gritty,
For sure.
very fucking gritty. And I don't think that actually came out. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it actually came out.
What's that? What didn't come out?
The Slum Village Volume One.
Fantastic Voyage.
Yeah.
I thought that did come out.
Oh, it did. I heard it was show. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
was it? So that's why they just came out with part two instead.
I guess so.
That makes sense. Well, give us part one, damn it. I mean, Dilla's dead already. Like, who has the rights to that? Is it Delicious Vinyl? Who has that?
I gotta double check.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even released Volume Two. You didn't come out with Volume One yet. Why we just skip the Volume Two?
I guess Volume One was that good. I was like, fuck it.
That's crazy.
The review is dope, so I can check those soundtracks of House Party because I never heard all House Party soundtracks for real. Oh yeah.
First
When I
one,
tell you this, you said what?
the first one was the best one to me.
Facts. I agree. I gotta make sure my hair's all good for this review and shit. So,
It's combing his hair and shit. Oh, man.
I'm gonna check one more thing downstairs and I'm about to start this shit.
Reg at, yo? Reg, where you at, yo? That's what we do. Everything we do is dope over here, yo. Every shit we do. Tonight, tomorrow, the next night, anything. Everybody at. Y'all don't like Kid and Play? Come on now.
I'm back. And I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
All right. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Sunday night, Monday morning to be exact? This is your boy Reggie in the building. I got my homeboy Try in the building with me, aka Light Skin Jordan.
That's good. You're getting good at this now. I like that you're including my name.
I mean, of course, you gotta let people know. All right, so I was able to find a hip hop album, excuse me, R&B album that came out on this day, on January 14th. So be controversial. I don't give a fuck. It's R. Kelly and Public Announcement born in the 90s.
What?
This album came out January 14, 1992. I know R. Kelly is not everyone's cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck. This album is dope. This was known for singles such as Honey Love, She's Got That Vibe, Slow Dance, Hey Love, and Dedicated. Technically, this is not his first solo album. This is when he was still part of the group Public Announcement. But, you know, he was still like the front man of the group and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope album. I feel like this album kind of gets slept on when it comes to R. Kelly fanatics, if you ask me, because like they want to just jump straight towards the 12 play, which I do love 12 play, don't get me wrong. But you know, this was the album that really brought him out there and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? Because he signed to Jive Records back in 1991 after winning a talent competition. And pretty much, you know, Public Announcement consists of members like what are the names? Andre Boykins, Raymond Price, Earl Robinson, Ricky Webster, at least from this lineup, and Luther Whitener. But it was really R. Kelly that was like the main focus and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? I think we did a review on this album. I think.
I don't know. I can't remember.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
No,
we didn't. Because I got this album, I think, last year. And I know that we did 12 play Self-Titled, the R album, and those are the ones we did so far.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories of this album?
Uh, when I heard Honey Love and Vibe and dedication.
Yeah,
That song,
Dedicated.
like all the joints they would play like on Midnight Love, like on BET. They played all those
Ooh,
songs, and
I love that show.
it was dope. Yeah, it was a dope album that he did with the Public Announcement. And I didn't really, I knew who he was then, but I didn't. I like when Talk Play came out. That's when it was like we just changed R&B with that album. So, but that was a great first album that he did with the Public Announcement.
You're right.
Yeah.
And yeah, Public Announcement, they did come out with a second album without R. Kelly in 1998. They had that song Yippee Yo, Yippee Yay, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Which
Remember that
funny song, funny video, but this is the only album I would highly recommend. And I know people are not R. Kelly's biggest fan these days, but let's not act like we weren't bumping this motherfucker's music at one point, you know what I'm saying? I can separate.
Also today, with Rhyme and Reason soundtrack that came out 27 years ago.
Ooh,
Remember
yes.
that with the documentary, the film, and that was that came out. You had Corday came out with Bird's Eye View 2 years ago. That was a decent album. You had Schoolboy Q with Habits and Contradictions that came out 12 years ago.
Love that album.
Earl Sweatshirt was Sick, your favorite Earl Sweatshirt album. That came out 2 years ago.
Yeah. I would say it's my favorite. I mean, Earl never really dropped anything whack. It's either Sick or Doris. That's my favorite, honestly.
Doris for me. I love Doris.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, damn. I wish I would have asked you about a hip hop album and stuff like that, but you know what? It's all good.
Kendrick was good.
Hey, Freddie, what's happening? All right. So, the album that we are going to talk about today, we are going to conclude with our House Party 3. Kid and Play / House Party. And we talked about House Party 3 soundtrack. This actually came out January 11th, 1994. Wow, we were a few days shy from his 20th anniversary, okay? This is probably the House Party soundtrack with the most Kid and Play songs. It came out with, the only single it came out with was AMG with Butt Booty Naked. Yeah, because like when I think of House Party, I think AMG, okay. Producers include Beaten Mutts, Trackmasters, Chris Stokes, AMG, Dil D, Soul G, and DR Period. Guest appearances include Kid and Play, Immature, MOP, Silk Smooth, RAS Posse, Red Hot Lover Tone, yes, Tone from Trackmasters, you know, and To the Core, Everyday Emotions, and Narissa. So after the release of the Face the Nation album in 1991, they actually came out with their next movie, Class Act, which originally I was gonna, that's a review that's gonna come very soon. Not right now though. It's gonna come much later and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I really wanted just to focus on the House Party sound, the House Party stuff. You know what I'm saying? And looking at some of the track listing and stuff like that, I mean, nothing really excited me from that soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? Even though it had people that I fucking love there, but we'll talk about that when we talk about that. Yeah, so around this time too, Play, he actually got married in 1993 to Shari, what's the last name? Shari Headley, who you guys should know. She played on Coming to America. You know what I'm saying? What was her name? What was her fucking name? Damn.
From Coming to America?
Lisa. She played Lisa on Coming to America. She was also on like All My Children too, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, around that time she was that girl around that time. She's still bad as fuck, though. I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah, man. And around this time too, like I said, Kid, you know, he relocated to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And he also got into acting as well too. You know what I'm saying? Around this time, he made a guest appearance on Martin and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And then he did a few voice acting here and there, which it didn't really accelerate until after the House Party 3.
Man,
So speaking of House Party 3, that movie came out in 1994 to be exact. January 12th, 1994. So literally one day after the soundtrack, that's when the album came out. You know what I'm saying? And I actually gave a few of my thoughts on House Party 3. I'm gonna explain most of my thoughts once we get to the actual review next week. But I definitely feel like it's probably is it good but not great. It's not touching the first two, in my
right.
personal opinion. I felt like Bernie Mac kind of saved the show, saved the day. You know what I'm saying with that movie. You know what I'm saying. The late great Bernie Mac. To be real with you,
Yeah.
I had like a lot of issues with that movie. But we'll talk about that next week and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying. And also like around this time, 1994, Kid and Play were kind of like going down in popularity as well too. You know what I'm saying? Because around that time, gangster rap exploded. Then you had that the whole hip hop soul and everything like that too. And hip hop and R&B was getting more mature and everything like that too. Not a lot of people were trying to do that dance and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But granted, like I said before, I personally feel that the Face the Nation album was their best album. And House Party, this soundtrack has some of my favorite Kid and Play songs too, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? So I had to talk about this as just the finale of the whole Kid and Play saga, if that makes sense too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, yeah, man, because one year after '93, one year before, Salt and Pepper came out with their best selling album, Very Necessary, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? They had a bit more control. So it's kind of crazy. What if they would have dropped an album in '94 with a lot of those beat nuts production and everything like that too? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm not even the biggest beat nuts fan to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but we'll definitely talk about this soundtrack. Of course, I don't have the soundtrack. I don't think Try has the soundtrack either.
Nope.
It's very hard to come by. Actually, this soundtrack is kind of very hard to come by. It's not expensive though, but you just have to search an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying? So this is the album cover right here. You know what I'm saying? Pretty chill album cover. Kind of half-assed if you ask me. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know. They just do everything together and everything like that too. But oh, I gotta pull up my notes. I done emailed my notes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shit. Kid and play. Damn. Okay, bet, perfect. All right, so this album has about 15 songs, excuse me. And now we're gonna get started with the first song called Bounce. Very dope song. Nice way to kick off the album. You know what I'm saying? What I got from this song is just pretty much like a party kind of track, but it's like a more mature Kid and Play and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? LOL, Antoine. Yeah, they do have the parental advisory sticker. I never thought I would see the day
What?
where Kid and Play had a parental
What?
advisory.
They didn't curse like that. Well, I don't understand.
Because MOP. How about some hardcore?
So
You
that's
know,
one song. I don't even know what that song don't even fit on the soundtrack. I don't know why it's on there.
they did it. But yeah, this one right here was a nice joint. Beat Nuts actually did this beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fuck with this song. I fuck with this song a lot.
This song is dope. It was a surprise at that time to hear the Beatnuts do stuff with Kim Play, and it's still kind of weird to hear them with the Beatnuts, but it was good. I think there's a video for this too. I remember seeing a video for this, and it was dope. It was a dope track. I would have loved to hear more stuff with the Beatnuts, like a whole album with them and Beatnuts.
Yeah, I definitely would have loved to hear some shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because this is actually my favorite era of the beat. That's street level, intoxicated demons,
Mm-hmm.
vibe, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Next song we got is, but that was me that texted you, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're texting me all late and shit.
I mean, I always reply to text.
You like mad late.
At least I'm here. Oh, and by the way, y'all, we're not going to talk about, in case you guys are just watching, we're not going to talk about House Party 4 or the reboot. We're just going
There's
to
a
stick to
part
the
four
Kid
for
and
this.
Play House Party. Just
There's a part four.
yeah, there's a part 4
Wow. I
with
didn't know that.
Immature.
Why? Why did they? This is when Hollywood was just got out of control. You just milking the franchise now.
Exactly.
Wow.
But yeah, man, where was I? So you say this was a dope song too?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was dope. This was dope to hear.
Track number 2, Wakes You Up. This is Immature. Um, this one was okay. It wasn't really one of my favorites and stuff like that. I feel like this should have been. I think this was like originally for the We Got It album from 1994. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's possibly my favorite album. I'm not the biggest Immature fan like that. I like a
Yeah,
few songs.
yeah.
I like a few songs here and there, like mostly from 92 to 96. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and of course Christos did this beat too. You know what I'm saying? That sick motherfucker. But that's another story for a different day.
It had like a New Jack Swing sound to it, you know.
Yeah, it definitely
And
did.
just like listening to this song now, and like if I hear like early Immature, I hear Roger on like singing.
You will always be my
Yeah,
friend.
like his voice was so different back then compared to like now when you hear him and you hear shit like Naked and all that like that he's done. I'm like, yo, Roger was singing on this shit, man. It's just funny to hear.
For real though. And it's kind of crazy because I remember Immature actually did an appearance on Sister Sister too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how did that work out? Because he's playing Roger and then he has to be what was his name? Batman or whatever. in his
Batman.
in the huh?
Batman.
Batman, yeah. So he was doing double duty on that show.
Cause well, it wasn't the first show. I remember Moesha. They did an episode when Moesha met Brandy and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that too. Sanford and Son did an episode with Fred, wanted to meet Red Fox. So I hated that
Yeah.
trope in sitcoms. I honestly
Yeah.
hated it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, oh my god, you look just like
Right.
him. No,
Like we already
we
know who they are. Like you don't have to do an episode about that.
right,
You know.
exactly. But you know why he got the moniker Batman, right?
No. How did he?
Because he used to wear his Batman underwear on his head when he was little, some shit.
What? So because
Anyway,
why was it underwear on his head for the
I
first of all?
you're asking the wrong person. Yes.
Wow.
First of all, how do they know his underwear was on? You know what? I'm just gonna keep
Right?
going.
Don't tell me that was a
Yeah.
fashion statement now.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the sample that Kid and Play used for Bounce. That's the same sample Father MC used for Lisa Baby, the hip hop fat mix. Just to let y'all know, the same James Brown sample.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I haven't heard that Father MC song, but I thought it was like a useful
All the
trivia.
MC, the only time you'll hear a Walter MC reference on here. I know you can't stand him.
Nah, not my cup of tea, baby. Not my cup of
Wow.
tea. Um, track number 3, Two Fingers. This is actually my favorite song off this album. It was produced by All That Productions. It's pretty much a self-explanatory track, showing peace, spread love, not war, those kind of songs and stuff like that. It's probably the most socially conscious song Kid and Play has ever came out with in their discography, if you ask me. And this is why I tell motherfuckers, like, if they would have dropped an EP with this kind of production, this might be their best album. I'm sorry, this might be their best album. But you said what?
I don't know. I still feel like their early stuff is their best stuff, but we'll get to that.
I mean, yeah, we'll get to that. I just we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I don't want to say too much before the review is over. I was trying to find some lyrics to this one. I didn't have time to write my lyrics down because I listened to this at work. But definitely Kid caught a body with this one and everything like that too. So I fucking love this song.
This is dope. It had a beat, a nice beat to it, and the horns and the bass line. You had kids saying, "Sound the alarm!" The people yelling, "Come quick!" Another brother dying over some shit. And I like the song. I feel like the Jamaican guy wasn't needed at the end. Like the Jamaican
I agree.
guy that doing his just chanting at the end, that wasn't needed. You could have just kicked him off of the track, but it was good without him.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that try. I mean, but this was the mid '90s and shit like that. So motherfuckers had to have that Jamaican motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I felt like it was good just the way it is.
Right.
Um, Track number 4. How about some hardcore? This is the MOP's first song. We actually talked about the MOP's first album, To the Death, a while back ago. And yes, I'm gonna finish the discography. All I'm missing is Firing Squad, but that's just hard to come up. But at
They,
some
they
point
got
this year,
a lot of shit in their discography too.
yeah. But we're just gonna focus on the albums, though. We're just gonna focus on
Right.
the albums. But yeah, if you guys want to watch that To the Death review, this has always been one of my favorite MOP songs. Always got me hype and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Period did the beat, so yeah, I fucking love it.
Classic record. I just it don't fit the soundtrack though. You know what I'm saying? That's like this is the hardest song on the soundtrack that don't fit the soundtrack. You know.
I mean, LL Cool J To the Break of Dawn didn't fit House Party One soundtrack. I mean,
Well, I mean that's what this record though. Why did they put that on there? I didn't understand because that was already on Mom Said Knock You Out. So how did I make that on the soundtrack?
well, that soundtrack came out before Mama Said Knock You Out,
Right.
and that was like I think that was like a street song because like remember when I sent you,
Hmm.
he did another version, an earlier version, a live version, with the Keep Rising to the Top sample
Right.
and everything like that too. So I guess people love that shit. He made that into a song, and it was just like a teaser for the album, which I felt like it was kind of smart marketing on his part.
Right. But but when I think of this song, I don't think House Party 3. You know what I'm saying? There's probably a lot of people that forgot that song was on the soundtrack. You know.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with you about that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that. Track number 5, Silk Smooth with Drop Down. I don't know who this Silk Smooth dude is. I'm trying to find some information on him. But this song definitely had a nice vibe to it. I can't really hate on this record, to be real with you.
I thought it was whack. Don't like it.
All
Trash.
right, and Try has spoken. Next song is RAS Parsley Rock the House. I've heard of these guys in the past before. You know what I'm saying? This one I love this one in my opinion. It's not the best record on this album, but it definitely has like a cheap R&B kind of feel to it. They were like a hip hop reggae group that was on the Face Records. Yeah, they were on the Face Records.
What? In the face?
Yeah,
Oh, mm,
interesting.
yeah.
They were actually the first rap group signed to the Face Records. Oh wow,
Wow. This group?
I thought it was Outkast all this time.
They made a mistake signing this group. Man.
Stop.
What does the RAS stand for? Is that like an abbreviation for like real ass? Because that's what they sounded like on here.
It stands for Rhythm and Soul.
Oh,
Rhythm, RIDDM.
I didn't hear none of that.
You really don't like
Uh,
this record? Wow.
no.
Damn. Okay, try. All right. Next song, The Illest. This is Red Hot Levatone. One half of the track masters. I only like the beat to this track. To be
Yeah,
real with you, the beat is definitely dope.
yeah. I don't know. Like I heard him come better than this on other tracks.
Same, same.
I feel like this was like a throwaway track for the soundtrack.
I actually came across this album on vinyl, but I heard
Mhm.
some of it. I think it was like his very first album. I heard some fan. I wasn't really feeling with it. Maybe I have to
Right.
hear. Maybe I'll hear it in full again because
Mm.
it's a certain album I'm looking for from him. It's a joint. I think that came from like '95. Let me look it up.
Number one player. The number one player.
Number one player. Yeah,
Yeah, that joint was fire.
that's the one I'm looking for. But wait, hold on. Let me double check something. Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Because the first one was self-titled joint, which I didn't care for that one too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, that number one player is very hard to come by. Very hard.
Yep.
Track number 8, AMG Butt Booty Naked. We talked about AMG. He's like one of DJ Quick's affiliates and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? This one was okay. I wasn't really, I mean, AMG is an acquired taste to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I mostly prefer the first album, Bitch Better Have My Money, which I feel like that's a West Coast classic if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this one was okay.
I didn't like this song at all. Don't like this song. I didn't like the beat for it. You know. Yeah, he's a dope artist. I have the Balling Out of Control album from '95. That was a great album.
I did not like that album.
You didn't like that one? Oh man.
I didn't like the production.
On that one. What?
He had a lot of familiar samples on that one.
But that's why I liked it because he had but he wrote those beats well though.
He did, but Bitch Better Have My Money to me was the superior album.
Right.
But I respect your opinion though. I respect your opinion.
But this one I just didn't like the beat for this shit though, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Plus around this time him and Quick were beefing too, so
I'm thinking when I'm hearing this song, I'm thinking like from what scene would you play this in the movie though?
Well, see, that's the thing. Soundtracks, it's not like people sometimes just use soundtracks to promote their artists or promote their upcoming album. It's not like they have to actually play the song in the movie, though, you know?
I mean, see, soundtracks used to have like when the songs was on the soundtrack and they represented the whole theme and mood of the movie, and then they played songs from the soundtrack in the movie. And I'm thinking, what scene in this movie could you have played the song? You know?
Yeah, and yeah, we have to talk about House Party 3 because there was like 3 parties in that whole fucking movie. Let's keep it real. They had kids party, the bachelorette party, and the old people party and shit like that too.
Right.
We have to talk about that movie. Like,
I'm gonna watch it because it's been years since I watched it and I don't remember it. I only remember the first 2.
Yeah, I know. I recently watched the first 3 house parties like a while back ago. You know what I'm saying? I know I put AJ on House Party 3 and everything like that too. You know, shout out to AJ by the way. But yeah, it's like House Party 3. I've only watched it like 3 times. Well, that's lucky number 3.
Yeah, you watched it more than
only watched. And it's just like, yeah. Let me say my thoughts.
I remember not liking it. I remember not liking it from I saw it because everybody would come back. They had a small scene with Tisha Campbell.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Well, I know at the time Martin was busy with his show and then with Bad Boys.
What happened to Full Force? Where were they at?
Oh, you're asking the wrong one.
You know.
Hey, but we got Bernie Mac.
I heard so. Was it you that said that he saved the movie? It was you that said that.
I say he saved the movie.
I got to see that shit again because I don't even remember. I remember Immature and TLC being in it. I don't remember everybody else. There's like a lot of comedians in that.
Why was TLC there first?
I don't. Yeah, why would they? They're not even on the damn soundtrack. Why were they there?
Wasn't the group called Sex with a Gun or some shit like that?
Yeah, that was Play's group. He was like promoting them or something, or trying to get them signed.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's get right into this. Next track is Make Noise with Kid and Play. I like this song, but this is actually my least favorite Kid and Play song on this soundtrack. That does not mean it's a bad record though. You know what I'm saying? I love the beat to it. I think the beat nuts. No. Gerald Soji Stevens did the beat, so
Oh,
this was okay.
I didn't like this song. The beat is whack. I don't even know who produced it. Nah, did not
Interesting.
like this.
Track number 10. How I'm doing. How I'm doing. How apostrophe M. Okay. Love this record right here. Fucking dope ass song. See, the Kid and Play songs save this soundtrack in my personal opinion. Like
Mhm.
this definitely is like again a very boom bapper beat and everything like that too. I feel like Play definitely did his thing on this one. So
Right. It was dope. It was good. You know, like it has the boom bap sound. I feel like a lot of these, like when I'm hearing these songs now, I feel like these beats would have went perfect for like a Mike Geronimo back then. You know what I'm saying? Or a Curious
interesting.
George, or Mad
Ooh,
Skills. Like you know what I'm saying?
Shaheem.
Like it was just hard for me. Like just growing up listening to Rolling with Kid and Play and Getting Funky, and then they switch and go with the beat nuts and have like a boom bap sound. It was just weird. It was different.
Again, I see you. I definitely see your
But they
point
were
though. You know what I'm
good.
saying?
They were good on here. I just think like if you give these beats to any of those other MCs I mentioned, they would have killed it.
I agree. I definitely agree with you. Um, then we have another Kid and Play song called Void. Love this. Another record I fucking love, in my opinion, and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fucking party ass record and everything like that too, with the '94 twist. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not complaining about this.
This was good. I like the beat for this. The DJ scratching on here. It was solid.
Definitely. All right, next song we got. Next song we got is we got it going on. This is To the Core. I actually like this record. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a nice riding record. You know.
This was fire. Again, it has like the boom bap, jazzy
Wow.
horn sound to it. Huh?
A track by an unknown artist and you think it's fire. Wow.
Which one? Which one we talking about?
To the Core. We got it
Which
going
one?
on.
I thought that was Kid and Play.
No, that was To the Core. I
It
thought it was
said
Kid and Play too.
it said Kid. Well, the YouTube track listing said Kid and Play on it. That wasn't Kid and Play.
It says To the Core. That's what it said on the
Oh,
track listing.
I thought it was Kid and Play. My bad.
But you still like the track, right?
Yeah, it was cool.
Interesting. Because usually when it's like a no name artist, it's
I don't
like
know who
I don't
they.
like
I
that.
don't know who. Some of these artists on this soundtrack. I don't know who they are. They never came out with shit after, so I don't know who To the Core is.
Sign that. Probably signed a bad deal and shit.
Right?
All right. Next song we got is Here and Now. Another fire ass joint. This is like a kid's solo track, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
and everything. And then another one of those socially conscious kind of songs and everything like that too. So yeah, man. Like I said, this shit's fire. You can play King correct.
hmm It was dope. It was a kid solo track. He's talking about how the group formed and when they started. And he says, we started dancing, became two kick steppers, two mic records, opening up for Salt and Pepper. I love that. Just him, talking about how the group, how him and Play started and their success. And there should have been a single. I could definitely see this as a single.
I agree. Hell, it could have been a great last single. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
All right. Next song, I Just Love the Man. This features everyday emotions. So technically, this song is a cover of the Jones Girls song from the At Peace with Woman album and everything like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never actually heard that album. I've heard a few songs from the album though. I've never heard the album full. But this is like a nice slow record. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. This is probably the least R&B orientated album from the House Party soundtracks, and
Right.
I was kind of baffled that they actually doing an R&B song towards the end, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I don't like the song.
oh wow,
No, they wasted a good sample. Jones Girls are legend. Shout out to Cam and PJ. You know what I'm
amen.
saying? Like, no. This is not how you take a classic record like that and fuck it up. Don't like it.
All right, and the last song is Narissa with The Cure. Yeah, I didn't like this song either. I felt like this was kind of boring.
She ain't had the cure. I don't know what this was. This was not the cure to end the soundtrack like this. No, this is garbage.
Oh, you stupid, man.
Narissa. Who is
Uh,
this chick?
I don't know. All right, so this is going to be a very complicated response, but here it is. I felt like this was Kid and Play's way of just appealing to the street culture, if that makes sense. Because if you listen to the first two house parties, it was a very good mixture of hip hop and R&B. You know what I'm saying? The first house party soundtrack is my absolute favorite. Second one was very good too. You know what I'm saying? I felt like this was a lot of hip hop with like two R&B songs. Now I'm gonna keep my thoughts on the Kid and Play song, so I'm gonna put that separate. But the non-artists on this record, I felt like for the most part I did enjoy this record. Oh, Immature, but they were like hip hop. So I guess if you want
Yeah.
to go, if you want to be technical and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying. But I felt like the non-songs were pretty solid for the most part. Of course, my favorite out of all the songs being MOP's "How About Some Hardcore." You know what I'm saying? It definitely captured that 1994 flavor. I wasn't a fan of everything, to be real with you, but I felt like the production made up for it. However, honestly, if I was to just call this a Kid and Play release, this possibly might be my favorite Kid and Play album. To keep it above with you, next to Face the Nation, of course, because I felt like Kid and Play would definitely adapt to that 94 sound and everything like that, that contemporary hip hop of that time and everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for this being like the last original material, I feel like it kind of gets kind of shitted on, you know what I'm saying? Because even when I looked up Face the Nation, I was surprised that it wasn't a commercial success compared to the other records and stuff like that
Mhm.
too. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And like I said before, around this time, gangster rap was coming out, and then you know, Wu Tang was doing their thing and shit like that too. And then Nas was about to come out and everything like that too. You had Onyx blowing up. East Coast hip hop was going through the whole East Coast Renaissance at that time too. And people kind of looked at Kid and Play as passe, especially like other acts like, Kwame, Young
Right.
MC, and so on and so on. Salt and Pepper managed to survive because at the same time too, Salt took creative control as early as like the Black's Magic album. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Kid and Play took control as early as Face the Nation. But when people think Kid and Play, they think this cartoony, family friendly duo. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of feel like that's kind of what hurts their legacy, in my
Mhm.
personal opinion, because people kind of neglect the fact that they really did lay a blueprint when it comes to like hip hop marketing too. Now, I'm not saying that they're up there with like EPMDs, the Outcasts, the Mob Deeps, in terms of duos and stuff like that too. But whenever I listen to Kid and Play, I don't expect none of that shit. I expect to be entertained.
Right.
And listening to the House Party 3 soundtrack and listening to their progression from the Too Hype to Here, they really stepped the game up as lyricists. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5.
I think they had the best songs on the soundtrack easily.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying? They had like 6 songs on here.
Six
This
songs.
really should have been their fourth album.
I I told
Really,
you. I
you know what I'm
told you.
saying? Um, it needed more variety, and the other artists, none of these artists, Narissa and the track before that, some of these artists I'd never heard of. And I feel like they could have did a lot better putting other artists that were well known on this soundtrack. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Um, I don't know why you would put MOP. How about some Hawk on it? It don't fit the soundtrack or the movie. That would be like a song I would have put on Juice on the Juice soundtrack.
Mm.
I don't think it fits this movie and this soundtrack. Immature. I wasn't a fan of them like that. I know some of these songs, but I wasn't running to the store to buy Roger and his group. You know, um, But this really should have been Kid and Play's fourth album.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? I mean, it had 6 songs on here. All they needed was like they could have did like a 10-track album and just put it out as the official soundtrack for the movie, and that would have been great. I'm gonna give it 3 mics. Like you got to be like a real Kid and Play fan to appreciate this soundtrack. Because if I wasn't a Kid and Play fan, I would have gave it like 0 mics. Because I just felt like without their songs, the soundtrack would have been crap.
I agree.
I'm saying, and it wasn't well promoted either. Like there wasn't a lot of like singles from the soundtrack. Like the first two soundtracks was promoted. They came out with singles. You saw it everywhere. This shit, I only remember the bounce video for this. That's it. I ain't see no other single from this soundtrack. So I'm giving it 3 mics. So you got to really appreciate Kid and Play to like this soundtrack.
I definitely agree with you on that. Yeah, man. I definitely have fun revisiting Kid and Play's music. Definitely had fun with this one. So a quick announcement. So the next artist Sunday is going to be Destiny's Child.
Oh boy, boy, you really want to torture me this year? The year just started.
But I'm going to do that after I come back from my little hiatus because it's only 4 albums. It's going to be just a month, and then we're going to jump right into Queen, but part 1 of Queen.
A much better thing. I'm looking forward to Queen.
Yeah, I want to brace yourselves for the Queen. I want to brace yourselves for that one. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, this is going to be a very interesting week of reviews. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull up my list right here because me and Try about to go into this week.
Beehive gonna be mad at me.
You said what?
He said the Beehive was gonna be mad at me.
Why?
Because I don't think I'll be giving any of those Destiny Child albums 5 mics. They're gonna be mad. What are you talking about? You don't know R&B.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting review too because I would say each Destiny's Child album is like a different lineup. Well, let me stop. The last two, the last two are still like the same lineup and stuff. But when we get into Writings on the Wall, that's going to be a very heavy album to talk about because there's like a lot of controversy with that one. All right, so this Tuesday we're going to do Troop's self-titled album and Attitude. Ashley's going to join us for that one because she loves her some Troop. I never actually heard a Troop album, to be real with you. So
I heard the first one. That's about it.
Oh, okay. See, Try wants to just let y'all know he's already a fan and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean I heard it. I wasn't a huge fan of them either. Like they were okay.
Shit, I know my favorite song. I'm gonna say my favorite song and shit like that because y'all gonna be surprised by that one. Thursday, I want to get back to my West Coast. We're gonna talk about The Game, Doctor's Advocate. That's gonna be midnight on Thursday. I know that documentary review kind of had me hot though, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk about the second one, and I'm gonna let y'all know something. I didn't take no notes for the documentary review on some real shit. I didn't take no fucking notes.
You should already actually, you know it up here. That's all I meant.
No, it's not that. It's because like I was taking a nap and I woke up and I just heard a fucking album and it was still fresh in my mind and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna be another controversial album we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? I know people was asking like the beef between Game and 50, but we're gonna get more into that when we can cross that bridge. And then Friday, I got a rarity. I'm gonna do Shaka Khan's self-titled album from 1982.
Nice.
The album has never been released on CD. Crazy. And spoiler alert, it's one of my favorite Shaka albums. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
All right, and then we all should know Mike is gonna do his little part 3 of the movie list. He'll let me know everything by tonight and everything. Like I rap with him anyway and shit. But I'm gonna stay on for a couple minutes, just enjoy the vibe and everything like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. This is what a hip hop platform should be like.
Right.
This is a
That
hip hop
part.
platform.
That part.
Fuck hip hop. We a music platform. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta show you one of your favorite albums.
You got something?
No, I didn't recently get it. I just
No.
was digging it. Look what I found.
Shalimar. Another Shalimar album?
No, I had this one. This is your
Oh,
favorite album, the Go For It album.
what's on there?
Yeah, Sweet Ass Days Go By. The one that you don't like none of the songs from.
Nope. Friends to me was their last good album.
Yeah, that's their best album. Shit. Hold on, do I got that one? I think I got that album. Shit. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. But man, but to me, Shalimar, give me Jeffrey,
Mm-hmm.
Jody, and what's the other motherfucker's name? Howard lineup and shit.
Right.
Give me that lineup any day.
Yeah.
Now, who is a better singer, Howard Hewitt or Jody Watley?
Howard.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay,
He should have had
okay.
a great solo career. I don't know why he didn't.
He has some dope albums. I like his first two records though, but I agree with you because I know he has some issues with the law or some
Oh,
shit.
thugged out on
But
you.
but it was his wife. It was mostly his wife and shit. It was some weird shit. But
It
that
wasn't
first Howard Hewitt, he said what?
it wasn't the light skin energy energy.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Not light skin.
Man.
But his first album to me is his best one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a question for you.
Uh,
Midnight Star or SOS Band?
oh, SOS Band. Come on.
Okay, okay.
I just grew up on them more than Midnight Star, so I'm gonna say SOS Band for me.
Yeah, I gotta go with SOS Band too.
And they still together.
Yes. So SOS Band's on the rise on Midnight Stars, no parking on the dance floor.
SOS Band on the rise. That's my favorite SOS album. You know what I mean? So
Honestly, I gotta go with that Midnight Star, no parking on the dance floor. So, on some real shit.
okay.
Wet my whistle. That's my fucking heat though. That's the album I gotta talk about.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye got to give it up. That was a great joint.
Oh yeah, got to give it up easily.
I
Brick
think
House.
Brickhouse was cool, man. you know.
I actually like Brick House on some real shit, but
Brickhouse was dope. It's not my favorite Commodore song, but Brickhouse was good.
yeah. Sam said, "Oh, what's up, Sam? I didn't see you here." Sam said, "Spinner Sadie or Rubber Band Man." Ooh, nigga. Sadie.
I don't know. No, it's whatever.
You don't fuck with the Spinners?
They cool. I mean, they not my favorite. They are.
They cool. They cool.
Either or is good. It don't matter to me. So Rubber Band Man was
Uh,
good. You know, Sadie was good. I don't have a favorite.
respect. One thing I liked about that group, it combined the Detroit style with the Philadelphia sound and shit.
Mm, yeah.
But it's crazy how half the members are dead, and then it's
Right.
now inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that.
Yeah, I know what they did.
Too busy nominating Green Day and REM before them and shit.
Hey, I'm still waiting for New Edition to at least get one nomination. They ain't 40 years for New Edition and no nomination. Come on, they deserve it.
Antoine says Spinners is dope. I love songs like Rubber Band Man and Falling in Love and others. Yeah, could it be I'm Falling in Love? That's my heat though.
That was dope. Yeah.
My favorite song is The Games People Play though. That's my favorite Spinner song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all. I know about my Spinners, y'all. I know about my Spinners and shit.
Yeah, you know you do. You know you do.
Cause you know how old people be like, "What you know about this kind of music?" Like, bitch, please, nigga. I'm more than you,
No,
nigga.
I have to look it up on Google because I was just born
Shit,
yesterday. What do I know?
shit. Most of these old motherfuckers be just buying greatest hits compilations, call themselves collectors. Like, I buy albums and shit. Nigga. Like,
Right? I don't
shit.
even like greatest hits. Like if I have a greatest hits, it's only somebody gave it to me or something. I ain't buy it really.
If I have a greatest hits, I want to make sure there's at least 5 new songs on that shit, or at
Right.
least shit.
Yeah, I
Like
want the album. I don't want the greatest hits.
Prince's the hits and the B sides.
That
Oh,
was
you
great.
know
That's
I
exceptional. That's exceptional.
yes. Michael Jackson's His Story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hell, I even had Al Green's Greatest Hits album though. I had that shit.
that was
I
dope.
had to get it because I'm not gonna lie, that's the greatest hits album every music fan should have and shit.
I have it, but I
Like
can't find it.
I gave it to my
It's,
sister.
it's around my house somewhere. I'll find it at some point. I'm missing like 2 vinyls, so
So good. I think I have like almost all his albums from the '70s. I think I gotta double check.
right.
Ooh, I got a question. Okay, Call Me from Al Green or I'm Still in Love with You.
I'm still in love with you. That's my favorite
Ooh,
favorite album. Album.
I gotta go with Call
What?
Me.
What?
What you mean? That's like his best album. Call Me.
I love the love and happiness shit, man.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. No one album that no one ever talks about is that Living for You album. Ooh,
Mhm. That was good.
yeah, man. The Bell album from 1977. To me, that was one of his last great R&B albums though, because then he went full gospel and shit. Which he had some good gospel joints though, but it was just like I'm not really. I'm a heathen and shit. I got it. Ooh, Antoine, I love this question. Best underrated female group, The Emotions or the Three Degrees? Oh, The Emotions. Don't
Emotions is
ask my
dope.
name. Yeah, don't ask my neighbors, man. Come on now. No, hold on. Wait, I'm about to go to Soul. I'm about to have Soul Train right now and shit. Hold on. These are the questions I like. I like to answer. This is the question. All right. I got a question for Try. Cut close or escape?
That's a real question.
Yeah, that's a real question.
Escape. They have more music than them. Escape for sure.
Yeah, cut close was dope too, man.
Yeah, well, dope. Yeah, I like Escape more. All 4 of them can sing lead vocals, and they have 3 great albums to me.
Cut close should have had at least 3 albums.
They should have. Yeah,
That that first album was so motherfucking good. I don't know what the fuck Keith Sweat was doing.
he was fucking them. That's what he was. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
At this point, we never know,
At least he didn't make them shave half the hair off.
right? Athena, you shaved this out of your hair.
All right. Dark Mouse says favorite Bobby Womack song. Oh, if you think you're lonely now,
That's my
wait
favorite.
until tonight.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my
And
favorite.
Casey did a great rendition too. I love that KC version.
I agree. Shit.
Al Green,
Al-
Here I Am, or Isaac Hayes, Walk On By. I love that.
Walk on by. Yes.
Come on, man.
That nigga, he took a sugary Dionne Warwick song and put some soul and some hot grits and some barbecue sauce on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And Doja Cat put the topping on
I mean, you can say that, yeah. I like that song. Okay.
I fuck with that Doja Cat song.
I do. Ooh,
Yes, that's what they call me. Are you actually playing that right now?
yes.
Right. So you don't care about YouTube flagging you.
No, because I have it way down low. They can't
Oh,
hear it.
oh. Now YouTube police on.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Um, yeah, I'm gonna stay on for about 5 more minutes. Okay. Patty LaBelle's If Only You Knew, or Shaka Khan's Through the Fire.
Oh man, two great ballads, bro. I think I love the Patti LaBelle song more. You know what I'm saying? I think Patty just killed that joint. You know.
I agree. I can't. I love Through
Shaka
the Fire.
Shaka's song is great though. That's a great song too.
Yeah, I loved both songs though.
Yeah.
But I have a confession. I have a confession.
Hmm.
This might be controversial, but that Shaka Khan "I Feel for You" album from '84 is very overrated.
What?
Yes, I
How?
said it.
Wait, how?
Because again, we talked about this in like the worst '80s albums R&B. It had the Thriller syndrome, and even Shaka Khan don't care for the album because it was trying to be it
Well,
was
she
too
was
pop.
probably on drugs when she did it. So I mean, come on. I feel
Like
for you. That
that's not
was
even
that
my,
was like my introduction to her. Really, like when that video came out.
yeah. It's a dope. I like the song. It's not. I'm not saying the album's bad, but I feel like it's overrated a little bit.
Nah, I don't think it's overrated. I just think it was good.
That's that's not even my favorite Shaka album. My favorite one is
Yeah,
1992 is "The Woman I
yeah. I
Am."
think I think the I think like older people love her earlier stuff with Rufus and all that. So
Yeah. Ooh. That Rufus size album. Tell me something good. I mean, music, funk. I mean,
yeah, West Side Benny or Conway, discography or lyrically.
man, I want to answer the question about soul music now. I don't know no hip hop question. I was in the vibe right now, nigga. Damn.
Lyrically, I'm going with Conway. I think Conway has been my favorite, and then Benny.
Same.
Discography, I'm going with Westside. I think Westside has the best discography in Griselda.
That's a good question. I feel like all the discographies are consistent, but I might have to
They
give
all
this like
good, but I think Westside, except for that one bad album last year, I think his discography is great.
it to me. It's a tie between Westside and Conway. I can't.
Okay, Conway is great too. He got a great album.
You fuck with Simply Red.
Hmm.
You got a favorite album or song?
That's the first one. That's the first one I heard from him. I didn't hear like anything else.
Yeah, the first one's a banger.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. You know when people talk about blue, I even hate the term like blue eyed soul
right.
and everything like that. They never mention my nigga Mick.
Hmm. And even with Mick should have had a solo career too.
That's true.
He was good. He's a good singer.
Very good singer. Sam said, Sam Cooke ain't that good news, so change is gonna come. Gotta go, change is gonna come.
Classic record.
Oh, did you ever hear that one girl who made Man in the Mirror a trap song on Instagram and shit?
Who's that?
I'm gonna send it to you. She turned Man in the Mirror into a trap song.
Oh my god. What? And they let her do that shit? Why isn't the Jackson estate suing her?
That's a good question.
Wow.
Let the rain fall down. What you know about New Birth though?
Cool. New Birth.
Yeah,
Heard of them.
Wildflower.
Yes.
Yeah,
My thoughts on the Soprano series, it was great. They just took too damn long to come back every season. You know, they take
I
like a
love.
year and a half or 2 years to come back, and then you forget what happened the season before. You the the series finale. I know people didn't like how it ended, but that was great. HBO had like the best lineup on Sunday nights. That was like must see TV.
I just said it to you, Try.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on for a couple. Let me see what y'all talking about now. If you think you lonely across hundreds street and a few, I got one by one. I got one by so many tears. It came out 1985. I heard of that record. I never. That's the one with I wish he didn't trust me so much, right? No, but for Bobby was messy when he did that song. Let's stop.
It don't even feel
Like
like
I
25 years for Sopranos.
don't. I gotta rewatch the whole series and shit.
Have you heard the new Bob James album,
Not yet.
Jazz Hands? That was pretty good.
Send me the name of it on Instagram. I might check it out.
He got CeeLo and Jazzy Jeff on it.
Cool. Okay, yeah, that song's on the album. Okay, bad. Oh yeah, I might end this off right here. It's already 1:30 and shit. So this has been a very fun ass review, fun ass breakdown we just did. Like I said, I'm come back strong with that Destiny's Child on February and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trout's favorite group.
Okay.
So this next Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, we're gonna go back to our '90s R&B bag with Troop with the self-titled album and the Attitude album and stuff like that. Ashley's gonna join us for that one. Really can't wait. Really can't wait. Really can't wait. You know, new artists we always gonna talk about and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say to the people before we head out?
The 18th, I'm dropping another Instagram live that me and Reg did with Uncle Sneakers. Shout out to Uncle Sneakers. He's a sneakerhead like us, and we talking about our favorite sneakers all time and showing off some sneakers on the live. And we did that last year, so stay tuned for my channel. That's dropping on when is the 18th? Wednesday? That's Wednesday, right?
Thursday.
Thursday? Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I remember that shit. That one's fire.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I'm
was good.
saying? So, yes, sir. All right. So, without further ado, hope you guys have a very wonderful night, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.